Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. So today we're going to be playing with the 208. I'm hoping in these 5 boxes there's going to be a front panel, a radiator, a condenser and a intercooler, so then we can get some of this front end back on and start rebuilding the car. But I've got loads of other things here now for this car, so I'm going to run through them all with you, show you exactly what we've got. Pretty much everything is here, I think. Yeah, but first of all, I'm sure you all know by now, we're going to give a car away, 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed, because then that'll give you a chance of winning that car. Won't be anything fancy, so don't get too excited, but a free car's a free car. So if you want to have a chance of winning it, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Alright, yeah, so we've got 5 big boxes here. That looks like it's the condenser, so the aircon rad. That could be front panel. Then we've got these 3. I've got a feeling that's a wheel arch, a wing, sorry. Don't know about the others, so we'll have to have a look in them. Over here we've got another wing for the car. We've got a crash bar. We've got a dashboard with passenger airbag in it. We've got the bonnet. I've ordered the headlights but they haven't turned up yet. Got a pair of seat belts and the crash module for the airbags. Now I cheated a little bit. That is the aircon rad out of that box. So yeah, I cheated a bit. We also have a replacement driver's door. If you remember, I'll show you in a minute, but on ours this end is all bent round because they forced the door open after the crash. Needs a bit of a polish, but it's the right colour and it was only £100, so instead of messing with that door I thought we might as well just grab this. It was local, grab this, you know, and we don't need to paint it or anything, do we? It's the right colour. So we will need to swap over the door lock. I don't know how that's going to go, but other than that it's just a case of swapping the door card over, windows in there, wing mirror, and that's about it. So in here we also have driver's airbag. I just plonked it in here because I didn't want to get it damaged. So what are we waiting for? Like I said, we're waiting for the headlights. I think that's about it. There is something else around here that I brought in, because I remember bringing it in. I don't know where it's gone now. Oh, I've left it at home, haven't I? I've left it at home. There's a plastic cover that connects into the back of the bumper and like goes across there and in that side. It's like a bump. It's an upper bumper bracket, it's called, but it's like the full width of the car. I've left that at home, so I'll have to bring that up next time I come up. But we don't need it right now. So I think first of all, let's get these 5 boxes unboxed and have a look exactly what's in them. Okay, there we go. So we had the front panel like we were hoping. Obviously we knew we had the aircon rad. We have a radiator and we have the 2 sections of the front grille. Now this piece was supposed to be chrome, so I'm going to have a look and see why they've sent me this. So I have 2 options. We could send it back and reorder a chrome one, or if they have made a mistake, get them to send the right one out, or we could colour code it, I suppose, and have it the same colour as the car. Because there isn't, other than that actual surround, there's no other chrome on this car. The only other little bit is the actual Peugeot badge on the back. So, I don't know. Perhaps you guys let me know what you think. Should we colour code it? Or should we send it back and get the right chrome piece? Not sure. So I do have obviously the new intercooler in the van. In fact, I'll go and grab it. Just give me 1 sec. So there we go. We got the intercooler. I think it was about £60 the intercooler, because this one, I'm not sure if it's leaking, but it's got a lot of damage, especially on the back as well. So there's no point in risking it. We'll just put a new one on. So I just spent a few minutes and just familiarised myself with it, because I couldn't quite remember exactly how it went back together. It's been a week or two now. So what's that doing down there? Alright, so that's fine. So yeah, so what we need to do is we need to fit the intercooler, the radiator and the aircon rad into the new front panel, and then that front panel goes on all together. It sits down on these rubber little bungs, and then you fold it up and it sits on top of there and screws down, and that's it. And then you've got your fuel hoses. We mustn't forget to put the fan on the back of the radiator as well, and then you got all your plugs and connections and stuff. So that shouldn't take too long really. So we'll get this front panel built up first with the rad pack, and we'll go from there. There we go. Quite a little clever system actually. You just sit in rubber bungs in holes that are already in the actual front panel, and then you push the top forward and they just click into these little little round brackets. They push in and just click in place, and then the radiator has 2 screws, but the aircon rad and the intercooler don't, they just sit in place. Yeah, it's quite cool, quite a nice little system. So we're going to sit that now in place on the front of the car, and we'll get all the stuff connected up, and we'll be cracking, won't we? We'll be rocking on. Should we put that fan in now? I might leave the fan off because I've got this sensor to change here, and having the fan off will give us that little bit of extra room. So let's get the front panel on. Alright guys, so how's that looking? I did a few bits after the camera stopped. I think I did the crash bar. I've put this mechanism on for the bonnet latch and run the cable. I've put the airbox back in, or the air duct should I say, and I've put the washer bottle back in, so I removed that when I was trying to straighten out the faceplate on the chassis leg. I think that's about it. I'm having a few little problems with my camera today. The lens keeps misting up a little bit, so it's got a little bit of moisture in there. So if it's causing you problems watching, I do apologise. It's not normally like this. It's just I got it a bit wet this morning, and yeah, after the camera's been on for a bit, it's starting to just mist up in the lens, so I'll get it dried out so it won't do it again after this video. So yeah, we're all back together now on the front. I think just to finish off this video, what I might do is I'll put some coolant in it and we'll see if we can get it to run up to temp and you know, make sure everything's okay. There is very little diesel in this car, even though on the auction sheet it showed it to have 3/4 of a tank. They have drained it, and not only have they drained it, they have literally drained it. I don't think it's even registered on the gauge, so we'll have to just see how far we get with it. I might end up running out of diesel before it gets warm, so it's alright. Yeah, I'll fill it with coolant, give it a good run. No point letting you see that. I've done it many times already, and I'll come back to you when it's all done. Alright guys, there we go. So yeah, there was enough diesel in it in the end, because it's still running, and we are up to temp. I've topped it up a few times, the stats opened, we got warm air through the vents, yeah, all is good. Engine sounds great, but it should do. It's only 20 months old, this car. Nice colour to the coolant, so plenty of mix in there. So yeah, really happy so far. No leaks at all. Yeah, lovely nice warm air. Obviously when you're bleeding up a cooling system, you always have it on the max fan, hot air, bonnet, dashboard vents, and it helps circulate the water on the engine. So I was saying about the fuel gauge, literally on the deck, like I said, that's oil temperature, and that's not working because that sensor, you know, we've looked at it before and I haven't changed it yet, so it obviously won't work. But yeah, it all sounds good. It's your typical diesel, really, isn't it? I think it's going to be a really nice car, this, actually, when it's finished. They're a really nice seating position, really nice. You know, with the steering wheel being so small and the clock so low down, you've got so much visibility. It's nice. Feather light, honestly. Feather light, look at that, one finger. Feather light steering. But they're electronic, aren't they? So they will be. And I quite like, actually, the touchscreen little computer that it has. I've got it on silent. Oh, hold on. Oh, I better leave that on silent. But yeah, it's all touchscreen, and it's got a few little menus. You've obviously got your phone. I don't know what applications it is. Alright, photos and messages and stuff. So if your phone's connected, you can look through your photos and your messages by the looks of it. Settings, system configuration, let's have a little look. Yeah, let's not play around with that right now. Yes, we know the fuel's low. And there's this driving section. So you've got your run flats, tyre pressure warning system. So you can reset it if you want, if you're happy that it's all at the right. You can turn on and off traction control in here. I bet it doesn't turn it off completely though. Traction control automatic reactivation below 50 kilometers an hour. You've got some memorised speeds you can do settings for. Alright, so they set it all up. So it tells them when, well, I presume it'll beep or something. Oh, but it's turned off anyway. What else we got? So they've got little diagnostics here. It doesn't do a lot, tell you a lot, but it tells you your wheel pressures are fine, and it tells you how long until your service. So you service in 5,150 miles. Now I'm pretty sure. Stop telling us that. Pretty sure I've got a service sheet saying it was done, you know, about 1,000 miles ago. So yeah, that kind of tallies up. The navigation, it would appear it works through your actual mobile phone, I think. So I might try that at some point when it's finished on the road. And it must use your own mobile data or something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's quite a groovy little thing. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think in the next video we're going to tackle all the dashboard and the seat belts and the airbags, and get the interior back together, because we know the story with the gear stick being disconnected when we picked it up, and they took these a couple of trims off around here and stuff. So it's all in that footwell, it's all there, but the dash is coming out, so there's no point putting all that back in, because we'll probably have to pull the centre console out as well. So we'll leave all that for the next video. So there we go, guys, a bit of progress on the Peugeot today. Quite happy with how it's going, runs really well. I need to get the scanner on it and have a look at all them lights, but I'm quite sure they'll all be nothing. Some are nothing anyway. So I'm going to call it a day of that for this video. Yes, I'm going to call it a day for this video, and go home, have some food maybe. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching as always. If you enjoy these videos, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Big thumbs up, and any questions, anything you want to ask, get involved. You know, let's have a bit of a chat about stuff. I always get round to your questions. I at least acknowledge that I've read them. If if there's nothing to be answered. And as I said at the beginning, don't forget 10,000 subscribers, car giveaway. So get yourself subscribed if you want a chance of winning a car. So I'll leave you there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.